up onto the main straightaway, and the green flag is out. The Mohegan Sun 100 for the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour heads off to turn number 1. To the back straightaway, Justin Bonsignor out in front. Anthony Nocella into second. Closes into the back bumper by the time they get to turn 3, and they are 2 and 3 wide. Corey LaJoie to the outside lane as Ronnie Williams goes all the way to the bottom in turn 4.
Yeah, aggressive move by Williams in the number 99, battling with Tommy Catalano. He won't win that battle this time as they drive down into turn number 1.
Here's Anthony Nocella making a bid for the race lead to the bottom of turn number 3. He'll take over the top spot. Nocella to the point. He was the winner of this race 1 year ago, and a dramatic pass coming off turn number 4 to pick up the victory while the 2 leaders crashed in front of him. It's his first and only win. He said it's great to come into a race being the defending race winner, and that's an honor that he has now out in front in car 46.
As the leaders make their way down, here's that battle again between Corey LaJoie and the 54 of Catalano. Change for the lead.
It's Justin Bonsignor to go back out in front. Sweeps underneath Anthony Nocella to move back into the number 1 spot.
Equipment, so the deal just made sense. He did say that adjusting to a new team is quite the challenge, though. He only met his crew a few weeks ago when putting in the seat for their first race. Starting second here today is great, but knowing that pit stops are going to come into play, this team is hoping to put together a complete race to defend that coveted win.
Austin Beers will stick his nose underneath and try to challenge Anthony Nocella as Bonsignor goes to the lead. Beers tries to get into third, but he backpedals to the outside lane. Nocella and Silk get by. He won at the Riverhead Raceway last Saturday night. He won at the Wall Stadium in New Jersey. Kobe now to the bottom, looking for the race lead once again over Justin Bonsignor.
Yeah, trading the lead like they've traded championships over the last handful of years. Doug Kobe with Justin Bonsignor, but boy, Silk is right there knocking on the door.
2 rides in third, but Nocella sticking with him. Here comes Bonsignor again to the inside lane, drafting help from behind. Silk giving him a push to get into 3.
Gets in there and slides up in front of Doug Kobe. Again, check off another lead change. We are going to have multiple lead changes here as we're only 10 laps, now 11 laps into the Mohegan Sun 100 here in New Hampshire.
De Beers has had a breakout season in that number 64 car. He won the race at Richmond earlier in the year, the other large track, as Silk works to the inside of Justin Bonsignor to take over the top spot in turn 1 back in 23rd. He's up to 16th now as Ron Silk will take another look to the inside of Justin Bonsignor to the bottom of turn 3. He'll complete the pass as they come off turn 4.
Almost in a defensive way to make the pass and get back in the front so that he doesn't get challenged for second spot. Silk's able to make it look easy, but Bonsignor stays right there, hooked to the back bumper of the 16. The leader, Bonsignor, would love to go back to victory lane. He's making his 25th start here at New Hampshire, and his win coming back in 2016. Watching that battle a little further back, Ronnie Williams on the move in the number 99.
Everybody to the bottom of the lapped automobile for Brian Dowza.
Get into the turn. Meanwhile, right behind them, a pretty good battle. Kyle Bonsignor around Corey LaJoie and Jake Johnson on the move in the number 3.
Williams back to the bottom. 2-time track champion. The famed Stafford Motor Speedway, the half mile in Stafford Springs, Connecticut, picks up another spot, getting by Swanson. And boy, LaJoie got pretty well used up getting in turns 1 and 2 that time. Modified style as it was Nerf bars out for the 22 of Kyle Bonsignor. Drove deep into turn 1 and was able to get by him a lap ago. Now Jake Johnson gets through, and Corey LaJoie now in the 10th spot.
Swanson would like to get that spot back from Ronnie Williams. He took a peek to the inside, but just wasn't going to make the move at that time as Justin Bonsignor continues to drive away. 1.2 seconds is his lead as we're now 63 complete of the Mohegan Sun 100.
Look at the gap that Justin Bonsignor has built up back to the second place car, who is now Tyler Ripkema in the 32 car. Doug Kobe is back in third. Fourth, Beers, Austin Beers, and Ron Silk now 5 seconds behind the race leader after battling up in front to work lap traffic for one of the few times he has been in this position in his career. Oh, trouble. Justin Bonsignor into the back of Anthony Nocella for the second time in a row. Week-wise, last week Nocella got bumped out of the way by the race leader as a lap car, and he does again here today with Bonsignor. The caution flag is out, the first of the day, and it's for rain on the racetrack. Green flag is out from atop the flag stand, and they are off and running into turn number 1. 3 wide deeper in the pack, but it's Silk to the bottom, trying to take the race lead away from Doug Coby.
And here comes Matt Swanson down on the inside. Can't make the pass on Coby. The outside lane making the move, and here comes Coby with a move down underneath Ron Silk.
Slingshot move to work to the inside of turn 3. Doug Coby back to the point. Silk second, and Anthony Cecily, who has not been in the top 5 all day long, finds himself in 3rd. Beers closing in there in 3rd. Jake Johnson wheel to wheel with Woody Pitkat. They nearly come together off turn number 4. But up front, Doug Coby pacing the way, and Justin Bonsignor now up to 7th. He's got some racetrack to go if he's going to catch Tyler Ripkema directly ahead. Caution is out. It's involving Bobby Santos in turn 1. Has a hard hit here in New Hampshire. Just get a look at it here from the speed shot in turns 1 and 2. That car took off in the middle of the corner, and boy, he hit at a ton, slapping the right side of that car pretty flat against the outside safer barrier. But the incident was already in motion. Hard to tell whether or not something broke on the race car or whether or not there was contact that sent him up the racetrack. But a tough break right in the middle of turns 1 and 2 for Bobby Santos. He is walking now to the ambulance here, and green flag out, a good even start across the granite stripe for Doug Coby and Ron Silk. Deeper in the field, Jake Johnson will take him 3 wide in old blue to the bottom of the racetrack. But Ron Silk leads the charge off turn 2.
Yeah, Johnson keeping it down low, making it 3 wide, but that's not going to work as he gets drop kicked back a handful of spots. Up front, Coby for the lead down into turn 3. Trying to break the draft there. Silk dives to the bottom, trying to make the pass this time to the 1st and 2nd turn on Doug Coby, and does.
Boy, Anthony Cecily drove Bonsignor up the racetrack that time through, opens up the door for Patrick Emmerling in the 07 to look to the bottom. Coby pushing Silk, now pulls to the bottom, sweeps underneath him in turn number 3. Silk right back to the back bumper, looking off turn 4, can't do it. It's Coby across the line, this time by 8 laps remain. Drivers will tell you if you can be in the top 5 with 3 laps to go, you have a shot at winning here at New Hampshire. Here's Bonsignor. Bottom shot moving at turn number 3, trying to clear Patrick Emmerling. Can he get the pass done? And he does off turn 4.
Boy, that was masterful driving because Emmerling was trying to block as best he could, but Bonsignor was not swayed.
That was a short track. Today it's the big game. To the inside lane, Bonsignor looking for 2nd.
Bonsignor stuffs it in there, gets around Ronnie Silk, pulls up in front of him, and goes to 2nd.
Bonsignor lost ground on pit road for a right rear challenge. Now with a shove, a draft to the inside lane from Ronnie Silk. Goes to the bottom. Justin Bonsignor back to the point. Coby back to 2nd. Silk in 3rd, and they are battling again on the back straightaway.
He has been on a tear since the green flag came out on this most recent restart, and gets into that battle of exchanging the lead back and forth. Here comes Coby making the pass back to the point.
4 to go at the line, this time by Coby, the race leader, but Justin Bonsignor is there. Looks to the inside, midway down the back straightaway. Coby throws the block, but it's Bonsignor to the bottom.
Yeah, Bonsignor not deterred by that at all. Keeps the nose in there and is able to make the pass, but can he hold on to it as they come to the white flag?
1 lap to go here at the Magic Mile. 3 champions at the front. Justin Bonsignor, Doug Coby, and Ronnie Silk, nose to tail. Can Doug Coby make a move to set up Justin Bonsignor on the back straightaway? Bonsignor protects the bottom. Coby goes high. Here comes Silk to take him 3 wide into 3. Can't do it.
Yeah, he can't make that work, so he has to back out of it. Meanwhile, Bonsignor on defense. Here comes Coby.
They come together off the turn, down to the line. Bonsignor on the outside lane, beating and banging on each other, and it's Justin Bonsignor to win the Mohegan Sun 100 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.